Hi, and welcome to Missed It by How Much. This is the channel that tests sports hypotheses by using computer game engines. We're currently playing the 1990 season as the Dodgers manager without Alfredo Griffin as our shortstop. Our record is 54-38. In the last game that we played that you did not see, the Dodgers took on Doug Drabek and the Pittsburgh Pirates in Pittsburgh and won 3-0 behind the great pitching of Ramon Martinez and some timely hitting by the Dodgers offense, including Cal Daniels with 2 RBI. There you see the hitting. Ramon scattered 8 hits, had a couple of close calls in the last 3 innings, but we stuck with him, and with minus stuff, apparently, he got through the Pirates lineup without giving up a run. Doug Drabek pitched well, but not up to his usual standards. And we came away with 1 win in the 3-game series against Pittsburgh. In the 3rd inning, Cal Daniels got a single that scored Rick Dempsey, who had to play because Mike Scioscia was tired. And then in the 5th inning, after 2 outs, Murray singled, Daniels doubled, which scored Murray, and then Javier singled, which scored Daniels. And that was all the offense the Dodgers had. In the 7th, the Pirates had 1 out when Bonilla and Bream singled, but then LaValliere grounded out and King struck out for Ramon to get out of that jam. In the 8th, Backman and Bell singled, but Lean struck out, Bonds grounded out, and Van Slyke flied out. Finally, in the 9th, Bonilla singled, Bream singled, but LaValliere flied out, King popped out, and Reynolds pinch hit and flied out. And the Dodgers won 3-0. It was a nail biter. So that's 92 games into the bank. The Dodgers have 70 to play, and by my viewpoint, they probably need to split half of them to have a realistic chance to win the division. That would get you to 35 out of 70 would get you to 89. And that's probably not enough. You're probably going to need to be 90 and over. I believe the real Cincinnati Reds won 91. And so San Francisco's still only 2.5 back, who we start a 3-game set against next. That is the team that we have played the fewest in our division. The Dodgers have only played 4 out of the 18 total that they have against San Francisco. We'll show you those games here. They've split them. Couple of blowouts, one for the Dodgers and one for the Giants. Although 7-1, that could be considered a blowout also. Anyhow, 14 games to go against the nearest rival, so should be exciting. Again, I think my job as manager right now is the hard part's done. You're 16 games over 500. You just have to make sure that we do not have any long losing streaks. You don't need another 13-game winning streak like we've had previously. We just need to stay calm and let our talent do what it should do. We're almost completely healthy. That's me knocking my head against the computer. Only Jose Gonzalez is currently out. So all the starters are available for how long? Who knows? That could end today. In pitching, the Dodgers have the advantage over San Francisco. Even our starters, who are probably our weakest point on the entire team, is 4th place in the National League with a 3.71 ERA, and our bullpen's the best. So today, even though it says Jim Neidlinger is going to pitch, that's not true. Mike Morgan will get the start against the Giants. He gives up runs, but the Dodgers usually hit behind him and give him support, so we'll see how long he can go. The bullpen is fairly well rested, given that Ramon threw a shutout in the last start. And I expect a high-scoring game. We'll see. The Dodgers have played better on the road than at home, so I don't expect an offensive outburst, but the Giants starting pitching especially, hasn't been great. There's 2 good pitchers in the Giants bullpen that we're going to have to try to stay away from in this series. But even if a team gets swept, and it could happen, the Giants could sweep us, we would only be a half a game back, and vice versa. If the Dodgers swept them, 5.5 is not impossible to come back from, given so many games are left. So, buckle your seatbelt. Let's play the final game of July 23rd, 1990. Dodgers are going to face a right-hander, Peralta, and we will build our team basically off of this list right here, starting with Eddie Murray at first and Cal Daniels in left field. Mike Scioscia returns and catches and bats third. Stan Javier had a big hit in the last game. Will not play center field. He will play right. Mike Sharperson will be at third. Jimmy Brooks will not get the hit. I've weighed this a lot, and he does come up next in the order. But Kirk Gibson has been my starter when he's been healthy. He's going to continue. Jimmy Brooks has hit well. And this month he has 6 home runs, I believe. Or a home run every 10 at-bats. But I just feel like the team plays better with Gibson in center field. I know that's not a statistical reason, and I could be proven wrong if Gibson doesn't come back and start hitting. He hits much better against lefties, but patrolling center, he actually plays a lot better than you would think for a guy who only has a 4 rating. He's got 4 great plays, only 2 poor plays, 0 errors, and almost 400 innings. And I know this says -2 runs saved, but center field is a tough position. And if I don't play him there, that means I have to play Stan Javier there, and he is a -2 also, with only 1 great play, no errors, and 156 innings. So I like having both of those guys in the outfield. Javier only plays against right-handers. So, and Gibson has been great through the season. Also on base. That's a big deal on this team with the lineup that we try to run through. We don't hit a ton of home runs. And yes, Brooks has power. He's shown it this month. But I feel like this on base is just too low, 284 versus Gibson's 352. Even though their batting averages are less than 30 points apart, he's, 70 almost points higher on base. So we're going to keep going this route until I see a reason not to. Brooks's defense is not good. And I know that says only 1 negative run saved, but I look at the poor plays, I look at the errors, and divide them by the innings. So that's my explanation. We'll see if it costs me. Lenny Harris will bat 6th, and play second base. Kirk Gibson will be in the lineup, but he'll be lower. He used to hit fourth, play center field, and Vizcaino will continue at shortstop. And as I spoke before, Mike Morgan will be the starting pitcher. The bullpen is set, so I have both lefties if I need them. We're ready to go. Let's see what happens. Trying to not make this as big a deal as it is. There's still, even after this game, 13 more left against San Francisco. But this is a team that is right behind us, so you feel a little bit of extra pressure. Today, 79 degrees, nice breezy day, winds 14 miles an hour left to right. This part of the lineup right here, these top three, I want to see what Jay Howell can do against them. Looking at stats again yesterday, I see he does better against lefties. So we'll see if I get an opportunity. There's a spot here too with 2 lefties in a row and 2 righties. We're going to try to play matchups once we get later in the game if it's close. All right, enough talking, let's play. Butler starts off with the fly ball up to center. Gibson makes the catch, 1 down for Will Clark. He singles to right. See if he stays there. He does. All right, here's Leach. He's been a really great player for them. Has good numbers here, so got to be careful. Morgan's pitch. The fly ball. Javier coming in. That should be easy. 2 down. Okay, here come the 2 big boys, the right-handers. Mitchell and Williams. It could be 2-0 right here. Mike Morgan's given up 13 home runs on the season. All right, let's see. And he hits them. Well, not out of the inning yet. And here's Williams with Kennedy on deck. Hits one, left field. Looks like it's playable. Daniels makes the catch right on the line, and they get through the first inning. All right, no runs, 1 hit, 0 errors. Here come the Dodgers. Need to score runs off Scott Geraltz, a 4.54 ERA, 7-7, 127 hits in 117 innings, 48 walks to 61 strikeouts. Start off with Murray. Eddie hits a fly ball to right field. Leach has got it. 1 out for Daniels. He strikes out. Not a good start. Here's Scioscia with 2 down. He hits a ground ball to Williams. So that was a nice, easy inning for Geraltz. 3 up, 3 down. We're through 1-0-0. Facing Kennedy, Morgan starts him off with a walk. No chance of a steal here against Riles. Shortstop. Is that a bunt? Morgan picks it up and throws to first. He's out. Kennedy moves to second. He did bunt. Interesting. All right, Linton at second base for Thompson, who's still injured, and Geraltz. 1 out. Morgan's going to have to pitch well here. Fly ball. Gibson moving to his right, kind of coasting, makes the catch. Kennedy going to try to tag on his own? No. 2 out. For the pitcher, Geraltz. He does not have a hit. Okay, I'm not going to say, I don't believe in jinxes, so I'm going to just say it. 44 at-bats, 0 hits. Pitch by Morgan. Popped up. Well, it's 45 at-bats now with 0 hits. Caino's under it. And he dropped it. He didn't drop it. Whew, that's out. So we're through 1.5. It's 0-0. Here comes Javier to lead off the second. Against Geraltz, it's a fly ball. Leach. Moving a little bit to his right, makes the catch. 1 out for Sharperson. It's a fly ball. Leach is going back. playable. He makes the catch. 2 down for Harris. Lenny hits a fly ball to center. Easy. 2 innings for Geraltz. 2 half innings. 6 up, 6 down. We're through 2. No score. All right. Second time through. The top of the order for Morgan. Okay. Here we go. Pitch. And he laces that one. Butler's got extra bases. He probably has 3. Yeah. He might have an inside the park home run. It's going to be close. Let's see. Is he going to try it? Nope. He'll hold with his 3rd triple this season. So, barring some really fancy pitching, the Dodgers are going to go down to start off this game. Here's Will Clark. You got to try to limit the damage here. From Morgan's pitch, a ground ball to Harris. We'll let Butler score. Trade the out for the run. 1-0 Giants. All right. Here's Leach. 1 out, no 1 on. It's a fly ball to right. Javier coasting towards the line. Makes the catch. 2 down. For Kevin Mitchell. We hit the first time up. Nobody on. And he strikes him out. All right, the triple pays dividends. And the wind has changed now. Look at this. It was side to side. And now it's blowing out to left center field at 13 miles an hour. I wonder if something happens with that. Geraltz has pitched great thus far. He leads 1-0 through 2.5. Here's Gibson to start off the bottom of the 3rd. It's a ground ball to Litton. That should be an easy out. 1 out for Vizcaína. Geraltz pitches and Litton got another chance. Over to Clark. 2 down in the 3rd. The Dodgers don't have a hit yet. Mike Morgan. He doesn't have a hit this season either. We have 2 starting pitchers who don't have a hit. And Morgan lines one to Butler. And they're going to let it drop. Now Morgan has a hit. All right, that flips the lineup around, and Murray's going to get a chance to hit now. Morgan's batting average goes up to .023. So Eddie gets a chance to face Geraltz here thanks to the single by Morgan. It's a fly ball. Going up. Still going up. And it's out of here. And a big play by Mike Morgan to get that single as Eddie Murray hits a home run to right field. I believe that's his 13th of the season. And the Dodgers take the lead 2-1. 343 feet. And that's a nice sigh of relief. The Dodgers have scored. And they match the run from Butler's triple and Clark's ground out with a 2-run shot from Eddie Murray. Here's Cal Daniels with 2 outs. It's a ground ball to Litton. And he gets through it. We're through 3, a third of the way done. The Dodgers have retaken the lead. They're up 2-1 to the 4th. We can get Morgan through this half inning. I think he can go 5, and we can pull him. We'll see. Next pitch, we could be tied. That home run went to right center, not left center with the wind. But here we go. Morgan's 50th pitch is a fly ball to center. I think it's playable. Gibson. Got it. 1 out. For Kennedy. The pitch by Morgan. Fly ball to right. Looks playable. Javier's got it. 2 down for Riles. He has 9 home runs on the season? Wow. Never would have guessed that. Ernest Riles. Not a name that's well known by me. Pitch to Riles. Struck him out. We're through 4 innings of Morgan's pitching. The Dodgers up 2-1. Let's not get too happy. Need some more runs. Scioscia leads off the bottom of the 4th against Geraltz. And it looks like he's got a single to left center. It bounces in front of Butler. He'll hold with a single. A leadoff single for Mike Scioscia. 77% chance for a double. We're not going to try for that. I know Butler's arm's only a 2. But that's not how our offense works. All right, here's Javier. Pitch by Girl. Ground ball to Clark. Let's see if he can get 2 out of it. Nope, just going to take it to first. So that works like a bunt. Scioscia. Oh, did they get him? Oh, no. Double play. No, he's safe. Okay. The animation kind of fooled me there a second. Scioscia was not on second base. Okay, he is now. 1 out for Sharperson and Harris. See if either one can single and get Scioscia home. In the outfield, Leach has the best arm, a 6th and right. Pitch by Geralt. Sharperson pops it up. Litton's under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. And it's Harris. Geralt's pitch. And he hits a fly ball to right. That'll be easily handled by Leach. Scioscia singles. That's all that comes of it. We're through 4 innings. It's 2-1 Dodgers. All right, bottom of the roster, bottom of the lineup here, Litton, Geralt, and then we go to the top for the 3rd time against Butler. Morgan might be done right here. 60 pitches. Pitch to Litton is fly ball to left. Daniel's under it. He's got it. 1 down for Geralt. Morgan's pitch popped up. Murray in foul territory. Does not make the catch. Wait, does he? Great play. He reaches in, he bobbles the ball. Okay, that's what the animation was, the red flashing. And he still makes the catch. All right, so Geralt still doesn't have a hit on the season. 2 outs for Butler, who's tripled. You want to pull Morgan right now? We're going to give him 1 more batter. Pitch. And there's a base hit. All right, that's it. He's gotten us this far. He almost got it to 5 innings. He will not face Will Clark. All right, let's look at Will Clark's. Not much difference, right-hander or left-hander. Slightly worse against lefties. So Butler has an 82% chance of stealing. I think I should pitch out here first before I get rid of Morgan. It's 34 steals. And what is Morgan at holding runners on? He's a 6. That's not bad. Let's try to pick him off first. He's down to 59%. Okay, I don't think he's going anywhere. But I don't like Will Clark facing Morgan. I don't like that matchup at all. A home run here, we're trailing. So, long way to go in this game, but we're going to have to use some of these bullpen guys to get us there. I don't necessarily want to use the lefty here. Could use Cruz, although he's better against right-handers. We're going to try John Wetland. See what happens. All right. Big spot for the wet man. See if he can get through here. Butler's at 72%. We're going to throw over. I got 74. We're going to pitch. I don't think he's going. And he walks him. Okay, Wetland does that. Here's Leach. He throws it away. Now there's runners at second and third. We made this a complete mess. No. All right. Wetland not off to a great start. And it's 3-0 for Leach here. And look at his OPS. Holy. Home run says he has 0. Alright, we're going to pitch. Struck him out. Okay. That OPS is 1,600. Alright, they get out of it somehow. We're through 4.5. 2-1 Dodgers. Here's Gibson. We need some runs. Gibson hits a fly ball to left. Still going up. Still going up. Now coming down and in Kevin Mitchell's mitt. 1 out for Vizcaino. It's a ground ball to Riles. Across to Clark. And he's out. I could pinch hit here for Wetland. I don't know if that's worth it or not. Wetland just did not look good so far. We need 12 more outs. I think we have enough pitching to do that. So, that's it for him. I'm going to use Fernando. Fernando can't pitch, but he can hit. We'll give him a chance. And he laces one into right field. That's a base hit. That turns the offense over, the lineup over again. Poor play by Leach, apparently. And that gives Murray a chance. With Valenzuela on first. He homered his last time up. Popped up this time. Out to center field. Butler has it. We're through 5. 2-1 Dodgers. Okay, this is a good point to bring in somebody who has some length to them. So not one of the lefties. Go with Cruz. In fact, I think that's what we'll do. Looking for 2 innings out of Cruz. See if we can get it. And then the rest of the guys can take it home. Alright, he has some big boys to face right here. We're going to find out if he's good today. Right off the bat, here's Kevin Mitchell. 1-run game. Ground ball to Sharperson. 1 out. Nice pitch. Here's Matt Williams. Fly ball. Looks playable. Gibson to his left. Makes the catch. 2 down. Whew, for Kennedy. Cruz. Fly ball to left. Coming down, it is. Daniels at the line. Makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning from Cruz. We're through 5.5. 2-1 Dodgers in this close one. I expected a lot of runs. Now look at the weather has changed even more. It's now 22 miles an hour out to left field. Be good to have a good right-handed power hitter up, but we don't have one of those. So we'll start with Daniels here in the bottom of the 6th. Garrelts walks in. An insurance run would be big. 2 better pitching performances than I expected in this game. Daniels 34% not going anywhere. Here's Sosha. He walks. 2 on, nobody out for Javier. Most managers would bunt here, not me. Going for a big inning. Here's Javier. It's a ground ball to third. Let's see what they get out of this. Williams just going to first. It's going to be close. And they get him. That's as good as a bunt. All right, 2nd and 3rd. 1 out for Sharperson. Good contact hitter. 0 for 2 thus far. See if you can get a fly ball and get a run home. Again, in the outfield, a 2 in center, a 4 in left, and a 6 in right. Try not to hit it to right. Pitch by Garrelts. Hits it to right. Leach coming in. We're going to see what happens here. He makes the catch. That's out number two. Out number two. Daniels walks home easily. No percentage chance. Scioscia stays at second. The Dodgers get an insurance run and lead 3-1. Harris up next with 2 outs, facing Geraltz. And he throws it away. And we're not going to take a chance. Nope. Scioscia could have tried for third, but 69% is not high enough for me. And it's a 3-0 count with Gibson on deck for Harris. Let's see what Geraltz's pitch. It's hit on the ground to Riles. Makes a great play, and they get him. We're through 6. Yeah, he made a great play. 2/3 of the way finished. 3-1 Dodgers. All right, I need Cruz to get through this part, and then we can go to Howell. Here we go. See if we can get another 1-2-3 inning. The fly ball to right. Javier coming in. 1 out. For Litton. Hits ground ball to third. Sharperson picks it up. Slingshot throw to Murray. 2 down. For Geraltz. Are they going to pinch hit here? I would think so. Nope. And he strikes out, and Cruz goes 1-2-3, 1-2-3 twice. 6 in a row. We're through 6.5. It's 3-1 Dodgers. Geraltz continuing out there, I guess because of the pitch count. They're keeping him in there. Gibson hits a ground ball to Litton. 1 down. Vizcaino. He lines a single into right. With 1 out, we're going to hit for Cruz. That's it for Cruz. Nice job. Going to let UB Brooks pinch hit here. Take a chance here. Vizcaino 53%, not going. Throw over hope. Please don't get picked off. Okay, 56% now. Pitch to Brooks. It's hit in the air to center. Butler's under that. He's got it. 2 down. Vizcaino scampers back to first. For Murray. Murray with the biggest blow of this game with a 2-run shot. That was in the third. A chance to get another run home with a double or higher hit. Multiple base hit against Geraltz. Still in there. Fly ball to right. That looks playable for Leach. And we're through 7. 3-1 Dodgers. All right. Last time through this order. And I want to go to Howell here, but I just don't trust him. We had such great pitching from Cruz. Oh, I can see this falling apart really fast. This is the plan that I picked, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. But we got to do it. He has the numbers, Jay Howell, against lefties. Okay. What the defense that I want? Could pull Harris and put in Samuel on defense. Yeah, let's do that. Outfield I like. Okay, here we go. Fly ball to right. Javier watching it come down. He's got it. 1 out for Clark. Keep men off base. A solo shot can't give him a tie. Howell's pitch. Struck him out. 2 outs for Leach. Ground ball to Vizcaino. Long throw to Murray.
He did it. Howell, nice job pitching. We're through a 7.5. It's 3-1 Dodgers. Please, somebody score me another run, please. Here's Cal. Strikes out. Of course, Geralt's still in there at 92 pitches. An impressive start for a guy with a 4.49 ERA. There's Scioscia. He singles to left. Let's see if that's it for Geralt. Poor play by Riles. For Javier. And he lines one into the gap. Let's see if Scioscia can score. Butler with a poor arm. See who picks it up. It looks like Mitchell has it. Scioscia to third. We're not taking a chance. Nope. 67% chance we'll wait. And trust Sharperson can get the run home. All right. Runners at second and third. One out. Geralt's still on the ropes. 95 pitches out of 115. Here's where Sharperson doesn't need a hit. Just needs a fly ball. Deep enough. See if he can do it. And they're going to walk Sharperson to pitch to Samuel if I left Harrison. Okay. Oh well. Samuel not good against right-handers. And he strikes out a lot. So good move by the computer there. I would have done that. So we got to trust Samuel and see if he can make some contact here. Pitch. And he lines a single into right. Scioscia scores. Let's see if Javier tries it on Butler. It looks like Butler's picking it up with his two arm. He scores, and the Dodgers break it open. It's 5-1. Thank you. That's all I got to say there. Because you got 27, now it's a 27-mile-an-hour wind out to left field, and I have Mitchell and Williams coming up with power. All right, but I'd like to score some more runs. Here's Gibson now. Geralt's still in the game. Gibson hits a fly ball to center. That looks playable for Butler. He's got it. You're going to try tag? Sharperson. 93% chance. Yeah. I'll stay at second. And the next pitch will be a wild one. Watch. We'll leave Vizcaino an opportunity here against Geralt. Saving their bullpen. And Vizcaino gets a base hit into right, and it goes all the way to the wall. Leach going back to recover it. Sharperson should score easily. Samuel has good speed. He might score. He does. Vizcaino blows it open. Is he going to get a triple? The throw to third. He is safe. Sixth triple of the year. A big hit by Vizcaino. They left Geraltson too long. And the Dodgers now lead 7-1. Now, Howell has only thrown 12 pitches. So, are we going to leave him for the rest of the game? We can pinch hit for him here, but I mean, this game is over now. The Geralts that I was waiting for came to roost here in the 8th. You can use Chris Gwynn. Yeah, let's let Chris get an opportunity to play. He doesn't get much chance. He's in there. And he gets a base hit. He gets to pad the stats. Vizcaino scores. This is a blowout and a laugher, and I'm very happy with that. We might have a position player pitch. That's possible. Eddie Murray's, can I take him out of the game? I cannot. Fortunately. He's going to have to hit and hopefully not get injured. And he laces one into right. And I think the manager is just leaving Geralt in now at this point. Leach makes an error. I just want this game to be over now. Gwynn moves to third. Now Mark Thurman comes into pitch. A little too late. To face Daniels. We're going to give him one more chance to hit. It's a fly ball. Hanging up there. It looks playable for Leach. No injuries here. Alright. Let's see. Now, what can I do? Can I get Daniels out of the game? Leave Gwynn in. Gwynn's staying in to do something. Pitch or something here. I'm not touching these lefties. I'm saving those guys. Use Gott here. Or Holmes. I think I'd rather use Holmes. Okay, let's put Holmes in Daniel's spot. Yes, you read my mind there. Peter, we're going to put Gwynn in left field. And unfortunately, Eddie Murray's still out there exposed. Darren Holmes will try to finish it off. Now, I've always preached don't use as many pitchers in the beginning of a series because you want to have them available for later in the series. But we had a full bullpen, and I got to win this game. This game is a big deal because whoever wins this first game can take a sigh of relief. They're not going to be swept. And I also knew going in, this is not one of my better starters. Although he got the run support, it came in the 8th, but it really came. And I was looking for 4 to 5 innings, and that's what I got out of Morgan. I got 4 2/3. They left him in way too long, meaning Garrelts. I don't understand that. And that might be the reason his ERA is so high, is because he pitches really well for a long stretch, but then they leave him in too long at the end. I don't know. I don't care. Again, I don't manage that team. So let's see if I can get Holmes to finish this cleanly. Wind's blowing out at 27 miles an hour to left field, so if he gives up a home run or two, I'm not too upset about that. But I'd like to get this as compact as possible, so he might be available tomorrow. And no injuries, please. Fly ball to left. I think it's left. Sharperson's under it. Nope, it's Sharperson. Still in the infield, 1 down. For Williams, he strikes out. And here's Kennedy. Usually I would go to the lefty here, but we're going to let Holmes try it. He's pitched better against lefties than I thought going through his stats yesterday. See if he can finish it off. Ground ball to Samuel. Makes a great play to get him, and that's it, folks. That was about as clean a game as the Dodgers could play against an offense like the Giants, which is the best in the National League. They only give up 1 run. I believe 3 hits? I could be wrong. But the bullpen pitches like it should. And that might have been with the helpfulness of scouting things out ahead of time, a little more attention to detail by me, or it could just be luck. The Giants could have just had a bad day, but the Dodgers win 8-1. And they extend their lead to 3.5 games. We'll look at the box score real quick. I don't know what their bullpen situation was. I try not to look at the other team's statistics as much as possible, especially because then that way I can kind of cheat and know who they're going to pitch. Here you see everybody gets in the act. Well, Murray with the big 2-run home run gives the Dodgers the lead. Socha with 2 hits, Javier with the hit, Samuel with a nice 2 RBI single. Vizcaíno with 2 hits. Mike Morgan with that sinking line drive to center got Murray an opportunity to hit the home run. And for San Francisco, except for the leadoff triple by Butler and the ground out by Clark, that's it. Clark had a single, and this is really stopping an offense. When you can do that, that's impressive. Mike Morgan doesn't get the win. Pitched well enough. Didn't want it. I don't trust him to go much longer in that. Wetland, kind of scary. Had runners at second and third, but he got the strikeout that he needed. And then from there, nothing. Cruz, 2 innings, 1 K. Howell against the top part of that lineup. Butler, Clark, and Leach. 1 inning, 1 strikeout. That's it. And then Holmes comes in, and he shuts the door. He gets a strikeout as well. So that's about as good. Those last 4 innings, nothing. Nothing for the Giants. No comeback chance. And then in the 8th, the Dodgers blow it open. So, Cruz ends up getting the win for his 2 innings of relief. Wetland didn't get it? Huh. I don't know who makes that choice, but that's the choice that was made. The Dodgers will go up by 3.5 once the game repopulates. We'll go to July 4th. That's game 1 of the series here in Los Angeles, and that's a big win. That gets you to 55. A good way to start off the series. Here you see the other divisions. Pittsburgh, again, leading the Mets by 3.5. Minnesota has retaken the lead in the West, American League West. Minnesota not going away. Oakland trails by 2. And then in the East, Toronto has extended to a 4-game lead over Boston and a 5-game lead over Baltimore. Cleveland's fallen apart. It's now under 500. All right, so there you see that. We'll see how the fact that they pitched Geraltz that long, see how that bodes for their bullpen in the other 2 games of the series. And we'll see how using 4 pitchers will bode for my bullpen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Missed It by How Much.